Hey everybody, my name is James and we're going to review this duel with On the One. I'm playing Ranger and he's playing BJ on Awoken. Let's get into it. Alright, so I get the Mega spawn here. He's got the Rail spawn, and he does go for the push. Fortunately, he pushes a little too aggressively, giving me the opportunity to get a rail gun. I hit the rail going down and win the heavy armor. Fortunate. So where I spawn, he's probably going to spawn near LG, and that's exactly where he spawns, and I'm able to do some chip damage. So right here we hear him over there by rail. See if we can get some peak damage. Unfortunately, we get the shot, and he had one more shot-itis and ate a rocket for it, giving me the second kill of the game. Alright, got the heavy. Now we hear him at T. I'm going to try to see if we can catch him at LG. If not, it's a free LG for me. And then I'll mess up my movement a little bit. So right here, since he didn't go LG, we assume he went rail. Just try to flush him out with some tri-bolt. And fortunately it works. Again, he's going for that armor. I hit the tri-bolt, hit the rail, so now it's time to push. Mega's going to be coming up in a second or two, but I'm going to prioritize the kill, especially since I should be much healthier than him in this fight. Alright, gives me the Mega. Now we're pushing over to heavy. It sounded like he spawned LG, so I'm going to... My read here was that he was going to spawn LG and try to wrap around for rail. The read wasn't correct. But I saw him coming up and decided to take advantage on T, and it works out beautifully. Went for a prayer rail and then missed this easy rail, which should have given me the kill. But that's quick. Catch him again at banana. And he does a good job here of shielding himself from the rail while getting some chip damage. If I was a little more careless, I could have eaten some rockets, and this could have worked really well for him. Fortunately, I was cognizant of it and just tried to play patiently and get the rail when I could. Winning me the Mega. Pretty bad rocket jump there. Obviously this is a little nitpicky, but I could have made it a little lower, giving me position. The odds of him being there with LG were very low, but you always want to improve. Catch him out here at rockets, and I hit mine, and it works out beautifully. So now we know he's over at rail again. Or that was my mistake. I thought he was going to rail. He pushed under, obviously. I do want to go back to that. So right now we do hear him below. We make the read that he's going to rockets in the game. I should have stuck with rail and tried to hit him coming through the teleporter. I swap to rockets and do no damage. Sitting on an item, probably not the best idea, but works out fine. So here I catch him up at rail, fortunately. I hit the quick rail and then try to take position and win the fight. Now you'll see in this fight, I really do a poor job of selecting weapons, and it costs me. There's no reason for me to give up position here with rockets or LG, and the switch to rockets just doesn't benefit me much. Fortunately, I get the kill because he was so low, but it could have gone a lot better for him. And then I catch him off the spawn. So right here, I'm in a good position. I should probably maintain here or move to this platform to try to engage. But I believe I kind of jump and he pops me over here. Not the best position, but Fortunately, I hit my rockets. My rockets bailed me out a lot in this game. This could have gone either way. And then just a fortunate telefrag. I'd like to say I meant to do that. I thought he was going to go up the pad to LG. At this point, I was playing pretty confidently. I was feeling like most of the stuff I was doing was working, which comes back to bite me in the ass later on. So he gets the heavy armor, and then Rocket jumps up to get rail and take position for a fight. I wasn't really expecting that right here, and he's able to do a good bit of damage because of his height advantage. And gets the kill. So right there, off the spawn, there was the LG still in the heavy armor area from my last death, and I just completely ignored it. I probably didn't see it in game, but I noticed it in the VOD. So feeling pretty healthy here, looking for a fight, and he falls right into my trap. He tries to pop his dual wield, but they were easy rockets. That's one thing I'd say. He doesn't really use dual wield too much in this game. I think he maybe doesn't play BJ a lot. So right there, that rocket just missed, and he's able to push. I decide that this isn't my fight, and retreat. Or wait, do I? Just a really poor decision on my part. There's no reason to do that. I'm sitting there with 145 health, and he hits a beautiful rocket to start and just capitalizes off of it. I should have just ran to Mega. Maybe gotten the health bubbles in Banana. Anything but what I did. Good position here by him, and just hits a beautiful rocket. I mean, I could have gone to LG there. And then I messed up my movement here, jumping to the light armor. So now I need to start thinking about getting the weapons. So right here, this isn't my fight. I just need to get out of there. I decided to re-engage to do some damage, some exit damage, but he'll be able to restack quickly with the Mega. It was not a good decision. I took more damage than necessary. So we heard him at T take the armor. I'm assuming he was going to go rockets to heavy, but he ends up going rail and catches me completely off guard, and I was very surprised. So right here, terrible decision. Should not have stayed in the engagement. So if we go back here, there's really, like, what advantage do I have? I have no stack. I have no weapons. He's got rail, rockets, everything. Even if my orb does push through the porter, through the teleporter, like I plan to do, there's little benefit. I highly doubt I would have won the fight. I should have just disengaged and gone either Banana, restacked, or maybe even go Banana and then double back for rockets. So what I did was probably the worst thing you could do, and it just doesn't work out at all. So I get armor off the spawn, get an LG. Pretty carelessly run. Fortunately, that was the last rocket. Should have picked up that LG ammo. So off the spawn, I've got all three weapons, which is nice. Now here, I do have a little difficulty distinguishing where he is from the sound cues. Fortunately, my rockets kind of bailed me out. Now this push is still on review. A good put. He may have heard the railgun, wanted to try to engage before the heavy armor. So he's going to push me from below T. I really wasn't expecting it, and I was able to pretty safely get away with a rocket jump, giving me heavy armor. He's just out of position. The rocket jump could have been cleaner as well. Missed the rail, it's fine. There we go. Caught him out going to T again. Right here, I don't understand why. I guess he just wanted that armor and thought it was worth the risk. I could have punished him with a rail or a rocket. And I also could have tried to rail him as he jumped from armor. Fortunately, I get the rail after he lands. That was a really aggressive push by me, and I almost ate a rocket for it. Should have just gone for the rail. So he's really hurt. I'm going to see if he's tried to go to LG. And he doesn't. In fact, I don't pay attention to the sound cues, and this could have gone the other way easily. He sneaks up on me from T. I wasn't paying enough attention to my sound cues. I only have one rocket, so fortunately I hit that rail at the end. Otherwise, this probably would have been my death. I about ate that rocket. Now right here, sometimes your tri-bolt just misses and they punish you. It was a good push by him. I got the mega, but I punished him about as much as I could. Obviously, my frag lead leads me to take a lot more risks than I would have. And then right here, again, another instance of the rockets just completely bailing me out. There's zero reason I should have stayed in this engagement. I should have disengaged and gone maybe over to Mega Health, wrapped around to LG, anything. But I stay here, and he kills me. Fortunately, my rockets hit. I mean, the drop down is just so bad. There's zero reason for that. Right here, I mean, another aggressive play that I do damage, but I take a lot as well. So, we hear him obviously in the rail area. Just trying to avoid him right now, trying to get some armor. Now here he catches me off guard tremendously. I expect him to be on the other side of teleporter, and he's going to go through porter to rockets. But he catches me completely by surprise and comes up the jump pad. And I didn't have the weapons to fight, and he did. Destroyed me. So I didn't take much damage, which is pretty fortunate. Additionally, I got an LG out of it and Mega. But again, if I don't hit those rockets, this could go a completely different direction. Now right here, we heard him get the LG light armor, so I expected him to kind of push through. But he doesn't. Nah, yeah, I need to get out of here. He's hitting really good rockets. I'm weak, and again, just another poor decision. There's no reason to drop down for that fight. So right here, he pushes, as you know, onto jump pad to try to take position on Mega. I have a clear path to leave, and I'm just so set on engaging here for no reason at all. I gained nothing from that fight. I did like 12 damage with the rocket. There's nothing was gained. So we hear him up at T, and make the conservative play to just get out of there and stack up. Now right here, I mean, he has to push. I was pretty proud of that dodge at the end. Right here, you'll see me duck behind the pillar to avoid the rocket, and works out beautifully. I was able to punish him. Should have grabbed the LG ammo on the way out. So this is kind of, garbage time. The duel's more or less over at this point, so I'll let it play out, but thank you all for watching. I hope you learned something from it. If you'd like to provide any input or do a VOD review with me, please reach out. I'll try to post these consistently. So have a great day.